You know the feeling. The end of the workday. Your mind is exhausted, your body begging for rest. You just want to shut down. That's how it started for Leo. Alone in his apartment, the only light coming from the screen that illuminated his tired face. He was an architect, a man of logic, of angles and measurements. For him, everything had an explanation. That night, seeking an empty distraction, he opened one of those filter apps. Front-facing camera, bunny ears, neon sunglasses, forced chuckles into the silence of his apartment. Out of sheer boredom, he flipped the camera, pointing it into the darkness of his living room. And that's when the first crack in his reality appeared. For a split second, the app tried to apply a poppy filter to the dark corner of the ceiling, where there was nothing. A facial recognition box flickered over the void and vanished. Leo smirked. Nice glitch, he thought, and he forgot about it. But the glitch came back, night after night, always in the same corner. Curiosity, an itch at the back of his neck, made him test it. He'd opened the app, pointed at the corner, and there it was. The recognition box, stubborn, insisting there was a face there. The game turned sour when the app updated. Now, instead of an error, the software gave the face a name. A small white tag appeared under the invisible box. It read, Guest. The filter the app applied over the guest had also changed. It was no longer a cute animal. It was a mask, a smile far too wide with empty, dead eyes. Leo felt a chill. With his own eyes, he saw nothing, absolutely nothing. But the phone saw, and it showed him. Paranoia is a weed. It began to choke him. He stopped sleeping. During the day, the apartment was his. But at night, he felt he was no longer alone. His phone had become a window to a nightmare that shared his living space. The last night was the worst. Fear and exhaustion had him cornered. He needed to confront it. Sitting on his living room floor in total darkness, he opened the app. His heart hammered against his ribs. He pointed the phone at the usual corner. Nothing. A cold relief washed over him. It was just a glitch. He was going crazy. Then the phone vibrated. The guest tag appeared, not on the ceiling, but directly behind him, so close it filled the entire screen. The grotesque, smiling mask stared back at him through his phone. Leo didn't dare turn around. He could barely breathe. Sweat dripped from his brow. The only thing that moved was his thumb, trembling over the screen. And then, a new notification surfaced. A silent pop-up with two options. The question was simple. Would you like to swap places with the guest? Yes or no? What would you do? Leo's logic screamed at him to throw the phone away, but the exhausted part, the terrified part, desperate for an end, wanted to click, to prove it was all fake. His thumb slipped. It tapped yes. The screen went black for a second, and then the front-facing camera turned on. On the display was Leo's body, sitting on the floor. But the face was the mask. The distorted smile was now on his own head, staring into the screen with a cold, alien intelligence. The phone's camera, on its own, pivoted. It aimed at the dark corner of the ceiling, and there, where there was once nothing, a new filter now floated. A human face, frozen in a silent, terrified scream. Leo's face, trapped, watching his body get stolen. Forever part of the code. Just another bug in the system.